Once, in a bustling city, there lived a young man named Kenji. Kenji had a brilliant mind but was plagued by incessant overthinking. His thoughts would swirl in his head like a whirlwind, making it difficult for him to find peace and clarity. One day, Kenji heard of a renowned Zen master who was said to possess the wisdom to quiet the restless mind. Filled with hope, he embarked on a journey to seek guidance from the Zen master. After a long and arduous journey, Kenji finally arrived at the Zen master's humble abode. He shared his struggles with overthinking, explaining how it overwhelmed him and hindered his ability to live a fulfilling life. The Zen master listened attentively, his serene eyes filled with compassion. He then gestured for Kenji to follow him outside the house and into a beautiful garden. As they walked, Kenji noticed the exquisite flowers blooming around them, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the harmonious sounds of nature. It was a serene oasis amidst the chaos of the city. Finally, they reached a small pond in the center of the garden. The surface of the pond was disturbed, with ripples continuously forming and fading away. The Zen master pointed at the pond and said, "Kenji, observe the water and its constant ripples. It reflects the nature of your mind, agitated by endless thoughts. But remember, just as the ripples eventually settle, so too can your mind find stillness." Kenji contemplated the Zen master's words, his gaze fixated on the pond. He began to notice that when he focused on a single ripple, it would consume his attention, and his mind would become entangled in that one thought. The Zen master then handed Kenji a small pebble and said, "Now, toss this pebble into the pond." Kenji obediently tossed the pebble into the water, causing a series of ripples to radiate outward. The Zen master spoke again, "Just as the pebble creates ripples in the water, your thoughts create ripples in your mind. But remember, Kenji, it is your attachment to those ripples that fuels the cycle of overthinking. Let go of attachment, and the ripples will naturally fade away." Kenji watched as the ripples gradually subsided, leaving the water calm and serene once again. The Zen master continued, "Overthinking arises from the belief that every thought requires your attention and that you must follow each one. But in reality, thoughts come and go like ripples in a pond. They hold no power unless you cling to them." Kenji felt a weight lifted from his shoulders as he began to understand the Zen master's teachings. He realized that his overthinking was fueled by his attachment and identification with his thoughts. He understood that he had the power to observe his thoughts without being consumed by them. From that day forward, Kenji dedicated himself to the practice of mindfulness and non-attachment. Whenever he found himself trapped in a cycle of overthinking, he would remember the tranquil pond and the wise words of the Zen master. Gradually, Kenji's mind became more spacious, and he found moments of stillness amidst the chaos of his thoughts. He learned to observe his thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go like passing clouds. Kenji's journey with overthinking was not without its challenges, but with each passing day, he grew more adept at finding peace within himself. He embraced the present moment and discovered that true clarity and insight arise from a quiet mind. And so, the story of Kenji and the Zen master teaches us that the path to overcoming overthinking lies in non-attachment, mindfulness, and the realization that thoughts are fleeting and impermanent. By observing our thoughts without getting entangled in them, we can cultivate a sense of inner stillness and find freedom from the cycle of overthinking.